doesn't know how to walk on the footpath. Passing by me, he touched my right chest with his arm, like as if he didn't, not even say sorry, not even apologizing. And someone who is not well, you're going to find them. And then when the interview came, I was in another apartment earlier. Yes, I told her this. She said it's nothing. From a Dubai interviewer. Are you happy here or what? For what the researcher interviewer came? What do they call them? From the government. Look at this here. We can't do anything about that, right? Very scared, yes. Dubai police officer. And he asked me where I'm going, and then he's very, you know, oh, where I live. Why do I have to tell him where I'm going, where I live? When he's touched my right side chest with his arm so cleverly, and I was so scared. Who do I complain to about this? It was a sexual assault on the road, on the footpath. My goodness. And how they do it cunningly, how slyly they can get away with this. So then I realized, oh my God, what are the Dubai police capable of doing? And we can't complain against them. Who do we complain against? Some sheikhs in Dubai were scared of the sheikhs. They're over the law, over and above the law. Who are we going to complain about this to? And when the researcher interview came from the government here in my previous apartment, I told her this and she says it's nothing. Insulting someone, you get a fine over watching you. So sometimes in, my brother that I love, oh, I'm not well. Can't trust anyone here. Now they've taken my money. Take more. Come and take all of it. Why take half of it? Come and take the 3,000 left. 3,000 you took already. What? Dubai police? How can we trust Dubai police? And this complaint, we're not supposed to take pictures or camera. I didn't expect a Dubai police officer to come like this and touch me. And then I'm scared here. Don't use my wastas that I could. I could call my cousin and say that the Dubai police did this. I didn't want to trouble anyone, any one of my family members, and get them into trouble with the Dubai police on this. Or so even as an ex-Muslim, I don't want to trouble my cousin or anyone who has some what do you call that, wasta? I mean, or even my father, and tell him, what's this here? You see, one thing also, so I was telling my father that the ex-chief officer, police officer, the way I said against a Shia doing oppression on a Shia in Iraq or somewhere where this Shia was not a Arab, right? But have you ever put like Vayi Khalfan? Have you ever put, with due respect to him, I don't, he's, but how come you don't put the things that the Sunnis have done? Okay, so because I like to listen to. I don't like to complain much. Didn't like that, but I mean, even like I can't explain. I contradict myself here because I'm not well. Uh, it's so what are my ex-Shia as an ex-Shia, what my Shias have been doing or something. We take that and take it very seriously into consideration. This is terrible. I condemn it. Right? So Tahir Khalfan was talking about a friend he knew who was perhaps a Pakistani or a Syrian or not an Arab, like an Iraqi Arab. And he posted something on Twitter when it was Twitter, not called X, on this Shia thing, that one Shia against another Shia like this. And he was like, Wallah, in the name of Allah, like, meaning really, I swear by Allah, this happened and this is true. So it was against one Shia in Iraq. Every time, like, he would harass this Shia because he didn't know Arabic, and he would put like dog or something on his door where he lived in Iraq. Went there to study or he went for a visit, I don't know. Not sure about that. Right? So this one Iraqi Shia and this friend of Zai Khalfan or some, how this story got to the ex-chief officer, right? The police chief officer of. So that's okay. I like, wherever it's our thing about my past, my ex-Shia, my Shia, or my former religion. But look at the times. I mean, this lady, Mrs. Shah, whose husband was martyred. So recently, I took call because I remember that in my religion, neither Imam Hussein's name nor Hazrat Abbas, nor for the sake of Bibi Sakina, gave me peace. Peace was not coming. I was grieving for my teacher. So I was grieving for my teacher, and peace was not coming until somehow I asked Bibi Maryam to intercede, and then it was never ever until this dream came of a nightmare. Sorry, I don't have to talk about like why am I so concerned about my Shias. What I read here is still forgive for whatever you've charged me for, and I said you can charge me, right? But look at the Dubai police doing this kind of a thing, and I was so scared, and I didn't want to trouble anyone, not even my aunt. No, I didn't call my aunt to say that Dubai police did this, and it was embarrassing also because on Facebook, saying things against whatever I was saying against a late sister. So maybe they wouldn't want me to, they wouldn't want to talk to me. And I don't want to oblige someone to talk to me. So I couldn't take help from my family here in Dubai. At that time, her husband was alive too. So he definitely would have, somehow, God knows, helped a little bit, or maybe if they wanted to, they could. Because when they can go in the airport immigration. So and also Wasta. So if this thing, the money that is missing here, and the kelp, whole bottle 200, don't remember, and all this prank against me, or if the Dubai police came to take the money and all this from here, well, better come and arrest me also. Like the psychiatrist said, right, that if you're not admitted, then they will cut off your services. Really sad here also to see this. Like, if you are a woman and even like Pakistanis, the Arabs, once they get offended, they don't forgive. There's no word like forgiveness. Even my father's sister said, for us, like in Islam, Allah doesn't forgive. So one day she had said that. So he has to punish us. And the punishments and all this, I'm doing shadow work. And if I abused Adam Seeker, you are, Dubai police is complicit here, yeah, watching all this going on. Forget it. There's no one who really cares. Then forget it. Let them just come and arrest me. I mean, how can a police officer not know in uniform how to walk on the footpath when he passes a lady, not to get so close as with his left arm touch my breast, right breast? Huh? And even in the police station, like here, the way this chief police officer was talking to me. Not right. Like Indian, half Indian or half Pak. I mean, goodness, it's worse here than the police officers in Pakistan. Although they take bribery or something, but when I don't think in Karachi, if I went to the police station, they would talk to me like this. Because, Emirati, maybe or maybe, my God, it's terrible here. Complicit. See, what is this? The person is not well. You only know how to punish others and fine others severely. God knows how many women here have suffered. Silent. Zulm on them. And the police quiet. They can't call police. That's why these Indians or the Asians also, they're so scared to call the police because the police cannot do their work properly. Like they cannot understand. Maybe they'll just put the prostitute in. Oh no, or the rape case here. They need four witnesses, and foreigner comes here, and for foreigners it's allowed, I think, in the clubs, and for Indians, right? Indian foreigners, yeah, expats, drinking alcohol and all this. This is their culture. And if she gets raped, it doesn't mean that the reason why she got raped is because she was drinking alcohol. And she should have been more responsible. Oh my God, what pathetic nonsense is this here? इतने सालों से चुप रहे, kept quiet, very scared. So just using your power, that's all you know. You see, you're using and you're abusing it, because we can't complain. Who shall we complain against? Sheikhs, what I heard when I was younger in Karachi, living in Karachi, that the Arabs are like this and the Arabs are like that, and they're very, very cruel. And once in torture and child like cruelty. when they want to, even a maid, Filipino maid came here and said she did something wrong or a mistake happened, and it was although a foreigner who put God knows what on her water. What is this? And she couldn't call the police, and her back was hurting. So I had the spray, painkiller spray, or muscle. I sprayed on her back. Even if a foreigner, British or European, does this to a Filipino maid here in Dubai, she's scared to call the police. You're saying like he literally was aggressive, violent towards her. And I'm doing it openly here against Adam Seeker. I did it. So of course, how are you going to even understand, right? You just want to use power against those people who are weak, and to use Pakistanis like Adam Seeker. You could be with Adam Seeker. It's okay, right? For you to be with Adam Seeker. You don't see the wrong he's done and the condition I'm in. You won't even look at the. You have not encouraged the violence that takes place against maids. You have not encouraged the maids. We are, even as a holder of a Emirati passport, because my father has it, and his father had it, and his father had it. But I was brought up in Pakistan most. And the few years I lived in England, salutations. I loved it. Enjoyed it thoroughly living in London. The freedom, the care, the police, amazing. Even though pickpocketers once, without fear, I could go into the police station, make a complaint, and then they found my wallet, but they couldn't find my money. And then next has called from Oxford Street that we found this wallet. It was right next to the shoe shop I was in when my when my wallet was stolen. So tell me why. I know why the Filipinos maids are scared, even if an expat is violent against them. For a mistake they made, you didn't clean this properly, and I will throw water on you. With that or something on. Just threw that or took a bucket of water or what. So a Filipino maid cannot complain, call the police or call her company and complain against this. Expect, for God's sakes. And you have such strict laws about insulting someone here, right? Or now. And you get the weaker ones, the ones who are not well, the ones who have been pushed to go insane and abused and provoked. You expect us to be patient with them and act decently with them. So fine me as much as you like, take and cut off the surface, please. Who wants to live in this country? Better die than to live here.